right, so here he is, one of the consensus greatest of all time, the newly minted UFC heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. And I think by and large, this sport is better when he is in it. Tonight, he tries to successfully defend his UFC heavyweight title.
Yeah, Jon Jones at heavyweight is something that we have waited for a really long time. And to say that he delivered would be a massive understatement as he won the fight in the way that he did. Jon Jones, once again, building on such a strong legacy.
Few guys relish fight night as much as Jon Jones. You see him grinning ear to ear as soon as he hits the tunnel. We'll see how it goes in title defense number 1. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has graced the octagon yet again. Johnny Bones is ready to fight. So here he is, one of the best boxers on this UFC roster, and if this fight was to be contested under the Marquess of Queensberry rules, it would be no contest, but we got an MMA fight here tonight.
We would be talking about a one-round fight, because there are no fighters in the UFC that can compete with this guy in that one form of combat. Such a great jab, the head movement. It's never on a line. He's constantly going left to right, right to left. It's like a triangle. He's moving. You can never see a stationary target in his approach. And what I truly love about him is his ability to really dig that left body shot, to try and find the liver to end fights. We don't see knockouts like that very often. This man has done this a number of times in the UFC.
The sweet science. Some people think boxing is simple. It is anything but. This fighter has certainly mastered it. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei. Silva!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
So here he is, the youngest champion in UFC history. Another massive spot for Johnny Bones Jones. We'll see how he approaches the early going here. Nice mix of knockouts and submissions. Hard to find any sort of weakness thus far in the UFC career of one of the greatest of all time. Jones takes the center of the octagon. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones' calling card.
Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight, you haven't seen 30% of what Jon Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye. Yeah, he got
cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, nice job to block that punch. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, I mean kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Connected with a solid strike there. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high. Blocking, big double leg, level change. Now he's going full mount. He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike. Spinning.
Silva going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Jones's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Silva's in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sing at each other. But you did see time where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, you know this is the hurt business. Both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done. Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, look at that.
Nice jab.
Oh, nice.
And the pressure just never stops coming.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Under 3 to go, round 2. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, he's got him in the north-south position. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Making all these shots count. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fighter in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going up.
A series of punches from the top here by Johnny Bone. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, Jones gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight.
Oh, nice body shot.
Seconds winding down in round 2.
He's got the single collar dive. Huge knee lands from the goal.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so that round is in the books. Silva's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. All right, so it has been punches and strikes in bunches tonight. His opponent is wearing it, and when you see swelling like that, maybe a facial fracture or something.
Well, it seems as though something's hurt bad here. The last time I saw somebody get this one, I remember watching Joanna Jędrzejczyk's head, looking at the just size blow up. You know that damage is getting done, and every time he hits him on these spots, it hurts worse than anything you can imagine. He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
Posture's up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Johnny Bone. All right, so back to the well with the elbows, and I guess if it's not broken, no need to fix it as he lands another combination.
He's getting in so close that it's hard to land anything else, so he's shortening up those elbows, and they're landing beautifully.
Well, hard to win fights working off of your back, but that elbow's certainly a useful one. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him.
Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, huge left.
Nice level change.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Jones. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Nice strike lands from the bottom.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Final seconds here.
Another big kick.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. The round is over. The swelling on the fighter's eye is only getting worse. And at some point, I'm not even sure if the end swell is going to do anything. I mean, you have got to really think about fighter safety at this point in time. The eye is not shut. It is certainly moving in that direction.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here is Jon Jones with his reach approaching 85 inches, a difficult proposition for any opposition. Jones here immediately takes the center of the octagon. We'll see how he approaches the early moments in this one. Nice kick to the body. All right, so as you expected, takedowns would come in bunches. He gets one there, and not much resistance from his boxing opponent.
He knew that the boxer was going to be more upright in his stance and understood that if he could get to the hips, he would be able to score and land these beautiful takedowns.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
big ground and pound.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Ooh, he's got it locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Side control. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Changing the position.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Oh, massive elbows are landing. That's going to leave a mark. Jones is looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. North-south position, crowd just can't help itself but to laugh. And now he's got the back. Jones is going for the sub here. Ooh, that looks tight. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. He's got to start throwing now.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Wanderlei Silva. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. The ground strikes starting to pile up. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
Final seconds here. Round 2 next.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Oh, solid kick right there. Hook lands. Just misses there with the left. Takedown defense is there. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge. Oh, that's the biggest shot to fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, big left hook there. And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Transition. Great shot from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the feet.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Takedown defense holds up, and he's back up. Right hook to the head blocked. Well, Jon Jones showing you some of those new weapons here tonight. Mike Winkeljohn is always fond of saying you don't see 30%. Huge strike lands there, DC.
Landed that massive shot. Now we need to try to find the next shot, a follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, body shot. Oh, big right hand.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Jones is really limping heavily now. The leg kicks have started to pile up. Clearly, they're having the desired effect. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And he's back up. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. There's the leg kick, that one checked by Silva. Jones's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Went for the inside leg kick. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Nicely done. Oh, that's a big right hand. Jones gets hammered by that solid uppercut. That one got his attention.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Just touching him with the jab. Well, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Like that.
Wide north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Johnny Bone. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Jones. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well-placed kick there by Jones. Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on the nose is just nasty, and it is pouring blood now.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, separation from the clinch.
15 seconds. Back and forth we go. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. Accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that pedal into him.
Jones is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Massive body kick land. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Trying the flying knee there. Jones's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. There's leg kick rounds. His opponent limping a little bit, trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. That's how you finish the fight.
Beautiful diving strike. Dean steps in.
Oh my goodness.
What a fight. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva!
So with style points, as always, the ex-murderer Wanderlei Silva is your winner here tonight. And it's so hard when you have this reputation for putting on a show to not just win the fight, but to do so while entertaining the masses. Wanderlei Silva has made a career doing just that, and he was true to form here tonight.